foster and adoption crisis in Kentucky, Ms. Adelman?
I am not a professional politician. I do not have all of the answers. This is an area that I would like to do more research before I come forward with a very strong opinion. However, what I have seen in the short time that I have been working in social justice is that we need more social workers, we need to pay them better, and we need to provide them with benefits that they are entitled to. The system is clogged. It appears to be clogged because of the shortages in these staff and their ability to execute the foster care and adoption. There are plenty of other areas that also need to be looked at, and this might be another area where I would seek community feedback before coming forward with a position, because I don't think people should just come out and have an opinion about something without it being thoroughly researched, and I don't think that you should be willing to make a statement and then spend the rest of your political career doubling down on a bad opinion. So thank you.
Ms. Downey.
I do know people that have put children up for adoption, excuse me, and I know that there are Catholic charities and other organizations that they can do that through. It's very safe, loving, and well-protected processes. Most of all, I do believe that if there's a loving couple out there that wants a child and can provide a good home, they should be allowed to adopt regardless of their gender or their sexual orientation.
A question for both of you, and then after this question, we'll take a short break. How would you address the mounting unfunded pension liability for state workers and teachers? Where would that money come from? Ms. Donahue.
That's an easy question, right? Really, three main areas. First, legalize gaming and tax it. Secondly, legalize medical marijuana and tax the growers. And third, we need, again, ensure that corporations and the super rich are not hiding money outside the state in order to avoid paying taxes here.
Ms. Adelman.
I agree with everything Sherry mentioned, in addition to recreational marijuana, as I mentioned. I also believe that we could have more of a service tax instead of a regressive sales tax. We could increase our service taxes, and we also need to close corporate tax loopholes. And there's like millions of dollars that we give away every year. We give away more in corporate tax loopholes than we take in. So I think that's actually one of the first areas we need to look.
Yes, follow up?
Yes, as far as service tax, I am concerned about that in certain areas, specifically in animal welfare. Because I'm afraid that if you have taxes on things like grooming and that sort of thing, people are going to make choices based on the cost of having those things done, the cost of taking their pets to a vet instead of having to pay that tax. And so then, as far as a dog lover, an animal lover, that is something that I am concerned about. And we need to look at what the effects are going to be on service tax.
Okay, we'll take a short, yes.
Am I able to respond?
Sure, yeah.
I agree with Sherry. We do need to take a closer look. And I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Jim Wayne's analogy regarding service taxes was, I thought, a really good one. Basically, as we moved from doing more services in our home, the home perm was the example that he used. We used to go to the store and buy the perm kit, and we would pay the taxes on that. But as our wealth increased, we had the opportunities to go to a salon and have a perm. And so service taxes tax more affluent families in general. It's not across the board, and we certainly need to look at places where it doesn't. But service taxes do provide a way to raise the taxes on more wealthy and not on the working class and those in poverty.
All right, we will take a short 5-minute break. We will reconvene at 7:35.